Good morning, traders. Good morning, Lois. Good morning, Nick. How are you guys doing? All right, let's look at it. Today, I don't know, there are not many stock on my scanner. Uh, I don't know, I was just looking at this and then I got distracted to do something else, but it was a really nice bull flag over the VWAP and it's almost $2 run. I missed that on the pre-market. Now, in terms of our scanner, let's quickly check the SPY. And let me bring this here as well. Okay, so uh, let's quickly check SPY. If we see the SPY on the daily basis, he's still trying to break this, but unable to do that. And similar to Nasdaq, is still trying to break out, but it seems weak today is red, and it seems like it's also going to break down because 2 days it's trying to move up but couldn't, right? So today maybe it's just gonna move back down as well. So in terms of the gapping down stock, uh, we have AMC. If you look at it, really bullish. People hold it, and then last 4 days it was an inside day. It seems at the 45 level, it is holding the 45 level right now. Uh, I don't have that many shares for short here, so not most likely I'm not going to trade on the bottom side, on the downside, but it looks good. Let's look at the plug. Uh, Plug, if you look at the daily, 74 the high, 16 is the bottom, and then it moved back up to 34, and now it is the third day in a row it is turning red. And if market comes down, then most likely we might see some sort of a, I'm not sure what happened suddenly. Yeah. So, this looks good. Let's look at the intraday. And if you look at the 15 minutes, yesterday was a really bearish day, and then today it is coming down, holding uh, s- made the pre-market low. Now it's little bouncing, but still underneath of the VWAP moving averages. So let's mark 30.94 as in support, and 31.55 as a resistance, and 31.34 as the resistance as well. So I will add that into my list, the plug. The other downside stocks, let's quickly check on the scanner, is the continuation of the yesterday, which is ride. So if you look at the ride on the daily, yesterday it was a gap down, but it's moved back up, went up that's exactly what we expected. If you recall, yesterday we had a discussion that the pre-market, if you go back and look at the pre-market yesterday, and we said that this stock. Uh, this is the where we have discussed in the morning, and I said, after hours it came down, it made the low of the day, moved back up, and now, you know, once the market opened in the pre-market, it is underneath of the yesterday after hours. So I was not expecting the stock to continue to move down. Uh, but despite that, what happened here in the first initial move, it was gapped down, and then after 12, it sharply moved back up. So this side we could have potentially played, but I was uh, not hoping that we're gonna get the some kind of a momentum here under $9. But this looks really good right now. Right now, if you look at it here, it's kind of an inside day. We might get a continuation and then move back up. It might be a early reaction, and the people wanted to buy back this stock. So you can play on the both side at this point, despite it is 5%, which is the 0.58 cents downside. Let's quickly check the stocks which are gapping up. So for gapping up, I have two stocks which I'm gonna do a continuation, which is one is GoTo, which we discussed yesterday. So in the afternoon it lost the gain, but today again it is over 1675. So it's really bullish. It seems to me that it has a potential to give us some round. Yesterday it was very good in the open. Uh, I was stopped out, but if you guys have, because I was doing a tail trade, if you have not, look at how beautiful it is, just moving up from $15 to $18. So I will definitely keep this stock in my list. And if you look at the pre-market, we have the clear support on 16, clear high is 17, and the 1676 is the area which is forming now the resistance here. So we'll definitely have, and we have the yesterday high, which is an 18, would be the point of the resistance as well. Similarly, we have a Dell. Dell was yesterday the 31 was the resistance, but today in the pre-market is already close to breaking it. I mean, it broke once and then came down. So looks very good. 3069 as a support here. We can draw that. We have the resistance of 3140, and then we have another support which is now creating at the 31. So these two stocks, I'm going to continuation. Let's check. The Lewis is asking for FCEL. Let's check FCEL. So FCEL is 12% down. Let's quickly check the daily. So last 3 days was really bearish for FCEL. It from 12 to the 986, under $10 right now. Uh, for the 5 minute chart, we can see that it is just in the wave is just keep coming down, and yeah, it looks really good for the continuation of the downside. So let's mark this $12 as a resistance, and the next one is a 1050. We hope to see some bounce, and once we get the bounce we can play on the short side, but it's look very weak right now. Look at how beautiful it forming, and every time it comes it make the new low. There is make a double bottom, so it bounced back but immediately rejected the previous high, and now it's coming back with the momentum. So this is really good. So I will definitely put FCEL into my list. So for short, we have plug and FCEL. Let's check it out. The other stock which you are asking, OCGN. So OCGN, let's quickly check the daily first. If you look at the daily, wow, what a nasty daily I'm in. 16, churning around under 9 and 10 and 11, and then today is a day where in the pre-market it just came down from $9 to $4. Oh my goodness, this is really a big drop. And where did this start? Oh, so this is might gonna go to the $1. So those who have shorted at 17, they really made the money, huh? This seems like a pure pump and dump. Yeah, so let's mark these levels. I don't know. I usually don't trade the $6 stock because I feel that they don't have give you that much room, but seems like this stock has a potential uh, to give us a momentum. So let's mark this support and resistance. Right now, it is over the VWAP, though it is weak, but is over the VWAP. It is over the previous flags. So right now, it is curling between this big red candle. So let's keep an eye $7 at this point as a resistance. And if the stock able to move back over $7, then you can see there is no resistance here. There's a big gap, so it might close the gap. So we can definitely see 7 as a resistance and 6 as a support. And if it comes underneath of this, then we can play in the channel. Let's check the MVIS. Is it exploding? Wow, man, we should buy on the pre-market here. Uh, so MVIS, you know, daily really looks good. It's trying to break out. Definitely 2350 as in seems like an important resistance at this point. And right now, look at the candle. It's really big volume. Volume is coming. Nice candles forming. So definitely I will use this as well. So Mavis, I will put the Mavis is long tail go to, and let's quickly check out the other as well. Other stocks with the gapping up right now. We have a CLF. CLF looks good too. Let's look at the daily. So daily yesterday was a very bullish day. Is now continuation move. And right now, if you look at the 5-minute chart, uh, gapped up, came down, made the pre-market low, and this pre-market low is also the after hours kind of a support as well. And then since it's just moving back up and making in the waves all-time high, right now we can say as a 2434 is a support, and the 2470 is a resistance. Another support we can see is a 24 here. So we'll see that how does it hold these supports, and if it's hold these supports, we can definitely look for uh, you know, uh, moving up. The other one is the Bitcoin stock. Yesterday, Bitcoin has a good day. It went up 5,000 points, in the Bitcoin prices. Therefore, you see a nice candle. So maybe we can see a breakout. And today, maybe the day right now, I will keep the Bitcoin chart open. So right now, the prices is 37, and many traders are looking at the 40,000 level. And if the Bitcoin you know cross the 40,000 mark, we might see push up as well. So I will put Mara and Riot as a Bitcoin stock as well. So Mara, Riot, and CLF. And let's quickly check the Mara's intraday some levels. And clearly 2730 I would mark as a pre-market high as a resistance. Yesterday high is at the 2720, so 27 is basically a place we can put as a resistance place. And we clearly see the support on the 2650. So in order for us to do a breakout trade, we want the stock to give us some kind of a pattern and the breaking out on these levels. What else we have in this? The Tiger was yesterday was a very bullish day. Let's quickly check the Tiger daily. If you look at the daily, it was really bullish day. Now, right now, it's breaking out. Um, so you look at this, the morning very bullish. Then it came down a little bit, formed the base, and right now it is again, going over 28.20. So we can mark the 28 level as a resistance, and if it cross over $28, then we might see a good potential over here. So yeah, how about you guys? Do you guys have any other thing to look at it? Any other stock you want us to check, Nick, Louis? I think we have so many stocks today. Let's see quickly the Wish, what Wish is doing right now. So Wish is holding uh, this $11 level. So if it's able to hold the $11 level, then when we might see a bounce. So I will mark this as a support here, and the resistance is 11.52. And if we able to see holding this in the market once market open, then we might see a good potential to ride up. Any other question, guys? Awesome. All right. Okay. So then, yeah, we can. If I do some good trades, I'm gonna do a recap for you guys, and yeah, go green and message me how's your day going. Uh, and also, we'll appreciate if some of the analysis work for you and you make money out of that. We'll appreciate if you come back and throw some messages on the pre-market show. So that shows that just some engagement and other people can see that is working for them, so they can also come and join us as well. All right, guys. So if no more questions, then we can just take a leave. Two short stocks, Mavis and Plug and FCEL, and some more long ones. Despite market is in the red, but we do have more green. Let's quickly check the workhorse because I think workhorse is also coming down. Is 2.8% down. Is holding the 16 level. And if we see it is break the 16 level and we can get some kind of a momentum towards a down, I think workhorse could be a good short stock short to play. So you can definitely can look at it uh, if you find if you want to do that. So 16 is a very important level, but if he breaks that, then you will find some good one. You can look at it as well. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.